Hello, friends. It's Mrs. Zara here with a special December story for you. The title of the book is The Night Tree. The author is Eve Bunting, and this story was illustrated by Ted Rand. Although this story takes place on Christmas Eve, it's not really a Christmas story as much as it is a story about a winter celebration for the animals. So let's see what happens. On the night before Christmas, we always go to find our tree. We bundle up so we're warm. Nina is already wearing her boots that are too big for her. She's been wearing them all day. Dad sets our box in the back of the truck with the rest of his stuff, and the four of us squish into the front seat. We drive through the bright Christmas streets to where the dark begins and the quiet. Nina is almost asleep in Mom's lap when we stop. "Are we there?" I ask, and Dad says yes and rolls down the windows so we can smell the tree smell. We scramble out. There are oaks growing here, and alder and maples that are bare now and white in the moonshine. And the pines and the spruces and the firs are green. Those are the evergreens we learn about in school. They stay forever green, and they smell so nice in the forest. This is called Luke's Forest, but Dad says it's not really a forest, just a nice forgotten place where our town ends. And you know, in Highland Park, we have a little forest at the edge of our town. It's called the Meadows, and I hope you and your family might explore the meadows on a cold winter day. Dad goes first on the path between the trees, carrying our box and the big red lantern. Mom and Nina go next, holding hands. I come last with the blanket. It hasn't snowed yet, but it's so cold my breath hurts. The sky is spattered with stars, and the moon, big as a basketball, slides in and out between the treetops. Dad's lantern sweeps ahead. "Oh, look," he whispers, and we stop. A deer is watching us. I see the brightness of its eyes, and then it turns and it's gone. And if you visit the meadows in Highland Park, you are almost guaranteed to see a deer. "Here's our tree," says Dad. "It has been our tree forever and ever." We walk around the tree, we touch it. "It's grown since last year," I say. Mom puts her hand on my shoulder. "So have you." "So have I," Nina says. Nina hates to be left out. An owl hoots deep in the darkness. There are secrets all around us. "Can I put on the popcorn chain?" Nina asks. She hops up and down right out of one of those boots. Mom helps her get it back on. Nina takes one end of the chain, and I take the other, and we wind it around our tree. We've brought apples and tangerines with strings on them, and we hang them from the branches. It's hard to hang string loops when you have gloves on, but it's too cold to take them off. For weeks, we've been making balls of sunflower seeds and pressed millet and honey, and we hang those too. We scatter shelled nuts and breadcrumbs and pieces of apples underneath for the little creatures who can't climb very well. Oh, the tree in the forest looks so pretty, and I love the moon glowing in behind there. Mom says I should spread the blanket so we can sit and admire our tree. She has brought a thermos of hot chocolate. I take off my gloves and toast my hands around my warm cup. Dad turns off the lantern and we stay quiet, hoping some of the little animals will come while we're here, hoping the deer will come back. but it doesn't. It's shy, Dad says. Well, I'm shy too, says Nina. Before we leave, she and I get to choose a Christmas carol to sing. I choose "Oh Come All You Faithful." Nina chooses "Oh MacDonald Had a Farm." That's not a Christmas song, silly, I tell her. But Mom says it's fine and it's a very nice song. We sing fast because there are a lot of verses and it's getting colder. After the last E-I-E-I-O, we gather up our things and head for the truck. I look back. Our tree has folded itself into the darkness, but I think I can still see it. Stars caught up in its branches and the moon swinging lopsided on top. Nina gets tired and Dad has to wrap her in the blanket and carry her. I have to carry the boots. Later in bed, I think about our tree, and sometimes next day when the aunts and the uncles and the cousins are at our house, it's noisy and happy. I let my mind go back to Luke's forest. I think of the birds having Christmas dinner, and the squirrels, and the possums, and the raccoons, and the skunks. There might even be a bear, because Dad says bears don't really sleep all winter, and if one's going to wake up, I just bet it would wake up for Christmas. Maybe a fox has come, stepping high on its thin, sharp paws, and they're all there together, singing their own Christmas songs on Christmas Day around our tree. So as you prepare for the coming of winter at your house, I hope that you might remember the little animals in your neighborhood with a little treat, a little piece of celery on a string. Thanks for listening, friends. I'll see you next month. Bye now.